thin thread, but it pulls me to spin.
Tomorrow's a ghost, it don't promise me light. Still I walk through the shadows, holding on tight. City's a maze, concrete and despair. Broken street lights flicker, dreams vanish in air. Got a job that don't pay, rent's a blade at my throat. Mama's prayers in my pocket, but they barely keep me afloat. Future's a mirror, cracked with no shine. Every step's a gamble, no stars to align. Kids on the corner, lost in the grind. Chasing the dollar, but losing their mind. I see the storm brewing, thunder's low hum. Calm's just a lie for the chaos gon' come. Dark clouds gather, storms closing in. Hope's a thin thread, but it pulls me to spin. Tomorrow's a ghost, it don't promise me light. Still I walk through the shadows, holding on tight. Woke up to sirens, world's on repeat. Same old struggle, same cracks in the street. Bills stack high like a tower to climb. Every choice feels like I'm stealing my time. I know the truth, though I don't say it loud. Gravity's patient, it'll pull down the proud. Friends turn to ghosts, some locked in a cage. Others buried by choices, trapped in a rage. Still I keep moving, though the path ain't clear. Hope's a cruel spark, but it drowns out the fear.
Man is condemned to be free, because once thrown into the world, he is responsible for everything he does. But when the weight's too heavy, and the ground starts to crack, what then?
Nights getting colder, souls feeling thin. Looking for answers, but the devil just grins. Future's a shadow, it don't show its face. Every dream I chase feels like running in place. But I stand tall, though I know I might break. Life's a hard teacher, no give, only take. See the calm for what it is, just a pause in the fight. Storm's gonna hit, no shelter in sight. Yet I hold to that flicker, that stubborn-ass flame. Hope's a faint pulse, but it carries my name. Dark clouds gather, storms closing in. Hope's a thin thread, but it pulls me to spin. Tomorrow's a ghost, it don't promise me light. Still I walk through the shadows, holding on tight.
The life you have led doesn't need to be the only life you have. But when the road ahead's all fog and thorns, you still gotta walk it. But I keep going forwards, one step at a time. And it's hard to stay steady when life gets heavy.
When the devil, he's at my door, I can't let him in no more. I won't let him win no more. He's there when I hit the floor. When the devil, he's at my door, I can't let him in no more. I won't let him win no more. He's there when I hit the floor. In a world of hollow people, friends and family turn to fiends. Why's everybody gotta be so mean? When the world is full of evil, friends and family aren't what they seem. Why's everybody gotta be so mean? The moon, she tells me secrets. And the stars, they never lie. When the devil, he's at my door, I can't let him in no more. I won't let him win no more. He's there when I hit the floor. When the devil, he's at my door, I can't let him in no more. I won't let him win no more. He's there when I hit the floor.
Yeah, I didn't know what else to talk about today, so I picked something I didn't even have to do research for, which is food. You know? Yeah, I don't have to do any research for food. As far as I know, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. It happens more than you think. What in the holy guacamole is going on here? No, we do not want that. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'm talking about food today. Talk about food today. Uh, the screen's a bit big over here, but I'm not bothered by it. It's no big deal. I'll just try to ignore. Just try to ignore it. Oh. God. Is that the sound of people eating? Okay, that video's fucking me up already. Yeah, so I thought it'd be really funny. I thought it'd be real fucking funny to just put some ASMR bullshit on here for the food stream, but fucking pisses me off. I'm gonna mute that. Yeah, I'm just gonna mute that. You know, it's ridiculous. Please, please, please. Okay, perfect. God, Jesus, awful. All right, so I know last week we talked about the robber barons, and then before that we talked about quantum physics. But today we're just gonna talk about food, not soul food, not like any of that weird fucking like hypothetical food for the soul bullshit or like music feeds the soul. No, not that. Specifically stomach food, like the food you eat for food. Like, we're not talking about any other variation of the food. It's ridiculous to think that we would talk about that. You know? Like, why would I talk about the spirit of the soul? By the way, they're still eating their food. Just so you know. Here, I'll get the cell phone for you so you can verify. Oh, yeah, they're still eating the food. That's what people do with food. They eat it. It's weird, right? It's just weird that people would do that. It's weird that us human beings were, like, forced with the prospect of, like, well, we have to eat food. We have to consume food. Like, other than that, I think we'd be pretty clean creatures, you know? The whole food eating process is like the gross process of the body, you know? Now imagine if we didn't have to eat. Imagine if we were like plants. We use photosynthesis. It'd be we'd be way cooler. We wouldn't even have like buttholes. It'd be amazing. Yeah, faster purity. Yeah, imagine that. I can't stand when streamers talk about food on stream. I can't either. And even for this one, look at that. The note drawer is closed. I didn't even bring any notes this time. Last time I had like 57 notes. This time I have 0. No notes. Nothing. I don't even like food that much. It's an awesome theme, I think. Specifically, I know you guys like food. You talk about it all the time. So I know you guys love food, you know? I'm very well aware that you guys like food. Like, it's definitely a thing that you guys love talking about. So what's your guys' favorite kind of food, huh? What kind of food do you like then, Six? You love talking about food. By all means, tell me about your favorite kind of food for consumption purposes. No soul food. I don't care if music is for your soul. I don't give a shit. You know, I don't care about any of that. No crystal magics, no breatharianism. You know, I don't want you to tell me that, oh, I eat through breath, because you don't. And you won't. It's not possible. I'm sorry. We can start with sushi. Sushi? Yeah, sushi? Yeah, sushi. I've eaten sushi before. The first time I ate sushi, I got laughed at by the people who owned the sushi restaurant because I was very unaware of what wasabi was. You know, they gave me my sushi, and then they had like this big thing of wasabi, so I treated it like it was ketchup, right? I just kind of went, put a whole big glob on my sushi, and I threw it right in, and I basically just started sitting there. I mean, I didn't freak out. I kept it calm. I chewed, and then I chewed slower and slower and slower, and then I set my chopsticks down, and I just cried. Like, I didn't like boo-hoo, but like the tears would not stop coming out of my eyes. I was just dripping all over the place, and then they started laughing because they realized my eternal struggle was massive. They knew. Yeah, it kicked my ass, but now I know. You got to respect the wasabi. It doesn't even taste that good. It's just there. You know, it's the weirdest thing that in order to eat sushi, you need like this god awful sauce to like paste this hot paste to eat with it. For me, I like soy sauce. I like to dip it in soy sauce. I like to mix the soy sauce with the wasabi, a little bit of wasabi, and you mix it in there, and it's perfect. That's the perfect way to eat the sushi. I feel like it's just the way to do it. You know, like unless you like it raw. I couldn't imagine eating sushi without anything to dip it in. It's just like kind of cold and clammy, very cold and clammy, like texture and consistency. The fact that people tell me it's their favorite food like blows my mind a little bit. Favorite hot paste? I don't know. That sriracha stuff was pretty good while it was, while it existed, and then I stopped liking it. I like that hot paste. I don't like hot stuff. I think spicy stuff is weird. Your body's giving you like a pain response to the heat. Your body's like literally telling you like, what are you doing? I'll hurt you for eating this, right? So like I avoid it. I trust my brain to be like, oh wow, I'm gonna make it painful all the way through your body, like from mouth to butt. Like if it hurts, the whole process. I don't think I should be eating that particular food, in my opinion. You love spicy, yeah. I mean, your stomach lining doesn't, but your brain is compelling you to eat it. Partial to concrete tar. I bet you are. I bet you are. I bet you are. I wouldn't even be surprised. It sounds just like you, 6 2/3. By the way, they've moved on to different food. In case you were wondering what the eating process looks like, that's about the gist of it. That's what they do. That's it. Yeah, I'm not even joking. I'm not kidding you. That's what people do. That's what they do. That's how they fuel themselves. No, they don't. No, they don't do it any other way. They eat like weird shit, and then that gives them energy. It's weird. They don't even eat the good kind of weird shit either. Like there's like plenty of food sources the humans could eat that would make them feel really good and really happy, but they choose not to. They choose not to. Instead, they want to like wrap like a block of cheese in bacon and then dip it in chocolate and like bake it. Like that's what they want to do. They don't want to eat like the broccoli. I'm telling you, I've looked into it. It's crazy. Is that a honeycomb? I don't know what the fuck she's eating. I was looking through ASMR videos and like almost all of them like fucked me up, and I'm like, ugh. This is the only like normal one I could find, because I think it's just fruits and vegetables and bullshit. It looks like that's aloe down there too, but the other ones are like gross because like they were eating like chili fries and shit and getting it all over their faces, and I'm like, I can't deal with watching people eat to begin with. I need something like as tame as possible. A jalapeno? No, they're not crazy. Those are good. They're really good. Especially if the jalapeno peppers have like the jalapeno inside, like all diced up and minced up. Because an entire whole jalapeno pepper is dreadful to try and eat. What's the goal with a jalapeno pepper that has like a half, an actual like whole pepper in it, right? Like you throw it in your mouth whole, right? And you try to chew it, and then the fucking hot cheese just like bursts, throughout your like your mouth. Or what? Do you try to bite it and then like it slides out and gets like to the bottom of your chin? It's awful. Like eating a jalapeno popper, unless it's proper, awful experience. You eat them whole. I mean, it's like scary though. It's like a grenade, because once you bite into it, like once you got it in there and you bite into it, like there's no mercy. There's no like protection. If it's too hot, you're done. You're doomed. Yeah, tiny volcanoes. The Latin boba. That's right. He was asking me if I enjoy boba tea, and I just laughed. It's very funny. Boba tea is going to be one of those things in like 5 years that the entire world's going to make fun of because of how we treated it these days. It's going to be one of those like things we're going to come to like make fun of. I feel like 100%. It always happens. Every fucking trend that people come up with and then like get everyone on the bandwagon for, it just ends up being very funny like years down the line. Every time. I'm telling you, just look at some history. I'm telling you, it's crazy. People are gonna make fun of us for wanting chewy drinks. They're like, yeah, back in the day people got so bored with just liquid that they had to put a bunch of Jello in it or else it just wasn't the same. I'm telling you, that's what's going on here. It's true. Maybe it comes with a slurp tax for 3 days straight. I mean, I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. But in 5 years, there's going to be a South Park episode making fun of people for enjoying boba tea. I'm just saying, it's like it's an inevitable pop culture like slingshot, you know? Like whenever we make something a trend, we throw that boomerang out into the world, and then eventually it will come back and knock us in the side of the head. You know, it happens every time. Remember Chia Pets? Remember Chia? Yeah, I do too. I remember making fun of everyone who owned one back in the day. And guess what? I don't see Chia Pets anymore. Just a trend. It's a coconut tea with coconut milk with coconut jellies. It's like a liquid tiramisu. I guess so. Yeah, they tasted kind of good. It just felt really weird, like grabbing like a potted plant in the shape of someone's head and eating their hair. Like it just felt wrong, I think. Like it just seemed like an unreasonable thing to do to anything. I don't feel like I'd like it if someone like ate my hair and then waited for it to grow and then ate it again. That'd be weird. I'd be genuinely like upset with that arrangement, I feel like. You know, too grassy. People do eat grass though. People love grass. People love anything that they can put into their mouth and eat. You know, it's not like the good old days where we just ate like broccoli, you know, and stuff like that. Nobody eats broccoli anymore. I hear broccoli is going to go extinct at this rate. Nobody likes it. They're like tiny trees. How could you feel like a monster eating them? It's great. It's the best vegetable. There are people who eat hair for food. Harrison is one of them. I'm sure she is, yeah. It checks out, honestly. Like, I'm not even surprised by that. That makes perfect sense, really. Oh! You're missing it. You're missing it. They're eating the aloe plant. Yeah, watch. That's an aloe plant. I bet you that tastes awful. I bet you it tastes like a big mouthful of snot. Yummy. I could eat normal food, but I won't. That's basically what's going on over there. Hey, Cake. How you doing? Did you enjoy watching them eat their aloe guts? The aloe jelly? It just fucks me up that they would like. I just know like they're taking the skin off of it. I feel like I'd want to eat the skin of the aloe along with like the squishy part, right? Like a sandwich, like a ice cream sandwich of plants. Oh, by the way, Cake, the theme today is food. Specifically stomach food, not soul food, not any of that fucking arbitrary hypothetical foods that we talk about. Just food, real food, like pizza or jalapeno peppers and stuff like that. That's what we're talking about today. Just food. Just food. I may not like food that much, but I can talk about it. I've had food. I'm an expert. You should have heard it when I first got in here, Cake. Because that fucking video had, like, audio playing, and I didn't notice. And I'm just sitting in here and hearing... It was fucking me up. I couldn't mute it faster. Figurative food. Yeah, no figurative food. You know, so no psychic vampires. If anyone out there is deriving energy from others' displeasure, that doesn't count either. That's not real food. It does not go into your stomach. It's not food. It goes into your soul or whatever, your energy banks. I don't know. I'm not a psychic vampire. Real vampires don't count either. I don't consider... the blood is... so six doesn't count. Blood is not food. Blood is, in fact, a shake. It's more of a liquid shake consistency. I don't consider tomato soup food, so I don't consider blood to be food either. They're in the same ballpark. You were just about to ask? Blood is a drink. Exactly, Cake. But Six would disagree with us, I am sure. He's very particular about his blood intake, his blood consistency. I wouldn't be surprised if he was an actual vampire. But I have not proven... he did tell me he used to work on his pools exclusively at night. to avoid the sun, you know, because it's Florida, it's hot. So I didn't think much of it, but now that I'm thinking of it more, was he just a vampire pool boy? You know, the whole time, the whole time. And those turtles he said he kept finding, I bet you he grabbed those turtles and just, you know, just like little like Capri Sun pouches. He would use those as like his sustenance across the night. Blood oranges are a fruit. It's true. Yeah, drink is not food. Drink does not count as food. Yeah, drink is not food. Ranking: apple, banana, orange. I like oranges the best out of those three, and I like banana flavor. I don't like apples that much. I know what good apples are, but I don't. I would absolutely eat a banana or an orange before I ever ate an apple. If like the three fruits were presented to me in like a table, I know which one I'd pick. I'd pick the orange. I'd eat the hell out of that orange. Oranges are good. If anyone has ever told you that oranges are bad, well, don't trust that person. They're lying. Or they just have bad taste, which is arguably worse. You guys can see the food. Yeah, Vampire Pool Lord, I feel like, is the truth. I mean, that's what you are. I can't help. Well, I mean, not anymore, but you never know. You might fall right back into place. Become a Pool Lord again. You know, wouldn't that be something? You're just like, well, I have 26 years of experience in this field. I might as well just get back to it. Might as well just get back to it. So how's everyone doing tonight? Are you doing okay, Six? Are you doing okay, Cake? How about you, Armor? How's family life? How about you, Kerrison? How's Six doing? Are you know, hopefully work's not stressing you out too much. I mean, you know, you got to think about it a little bit. Is it worse? Well, he's not a liar. He just has terrible taste. I mean, it's true. It's true. Well, my mom made lasagna, but I can't eat it yet because I'm not hungry. I'm glad I mean, lasagna? What you guys... I mean, I like lasagna. It's not my favorite... it's not my favorite pasta dish, but I will eat a lasagna. And I'll be always terrified of that weird, like, crumbly, weird cheese that they put in it. What was it, ricotta cheese or whatever? That cheese always freaks me out when I see it. I don't know why. Something about the consistency of it bothers me. You used to love lasagna. Why no longer? I discovered Cobb salad. I've never had Cobb salad. I bet I wouldn't like it. I don't like eggs. Right? But the lasagna's good. I bet your lasagna is really good. I don't have the patience to make a lasagna, I feel like. I mean, I could. I mean, I definitely could make one if I wanted to. I don't feel like cooking's that super hard. People act like cooking's like impossible, but like we live in a world where you can just Google the instructions, and like as long as you follow the damn instructions, you're set. You will create the thing. But it's a matter of like how much work do you want to put into eating a thing, right? Like I don't. The easier it is to make, the better. I feel like I'm not trying to impress nobody nowadays when I cook. You know, nowadays it's just, does this fill me up with food? I'm happy. You know, it gets really simple when you don't have like, when you're just cooking for yourself. Life is easy. Noodles are negligible. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I like to season my noodles for like spaghetti for a while. So like the noodles have a different flavor from my sauce. Yeah, it mixes good. Because you don't want it all to just taste like one bland one thing. And if you have nothing on your noodles, the noodles are not going to add anything to it. They might even detract from it. But like, if you maybe kind of split your spices up and let the noodles soak in like, I don't know, like basil and stuff like that, it will soak it up and it will retain that flavor. And you don't have to ruin your sauce with all that shit. It would just be like in the noodle portion. Tomato creamers are for the godless. Tomato creamers. That sounds like a weird sexual kink or something. I wouldn't be surprised. It's all been done. The world is boring now. You know, we've done it all. Humans cannot even, like, surprise us anymore with all the bullshit they like. By the way, the strawberries. It's time for the strawberries. Those are the strawberries. They're eating the strawberries now. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, so good. Such delicious strawberries. So tasty. We're in the back. We don't even need to look at notes. We can be back here. We're allowed to be back here. Slurp tax. That freaked me out if there was like someone wandering around my house and then every time they spotted me they'd like take the drink out of my hand and slurp it. I'd lose my mind. I'd stop drinking. I would just stop drinking stuff for the like rest of my life. I'd have to hide. I'd hide in like the bathroom and drink my drinks. I'd be like, well, fuck. Every time I try to drink something, this guy comes up and drinks. He just drinks my drink. Ain't nothing without an anxiety taco. Ain't nothing wrong with an anxiety taco. It's from the sounds of it. It sounds like there'd be a lot wrong with that, actually. I don't know if I want to make any sort of food while under anxiety. At that point, that's where I go to McDonald's and get a cheeseburger and do HP damage to my body. You know, just do a few HP damage. I got plenty of HP. I can handle it. I still got plenty of HP left. The best part about our HP as humans, like in video games, your HP replenishes, right? Like it might auto regenerate, or maybe you drink a potion and it comes back. In real life, your HP bar starts and it just never recovers. Like you're just constantly taking damage. So like we're probably like less than halfway with our life bar right now, right? Because you can't ever regain life. You just lose it at like faster or slower rates. Yeah, the microplastics. Dr. Jolt. Yeah. Or Dr. Thunder. That's what fucking Wreckage loves to drink. I love this Dr. Thunder. Hey, I don't blame him. But good soda pop is good. That's pretty good. I wish they didn't taste so good. It's kind of ridiculous that sodas taste good. It should be illegal, There should be like a flavor limit that you could like make a product taste. Right? I think our society is plagued by a flavorful world that somehow kills us because it's flavorful. You eat something really tasty and then it's like, well, I'm gonna die now. It's stupid. Everything we have for like consumption purposes, it hurts us. It doesn't seem like that's the right meta. I feel like we've made a misstep somewhere when it comes to food. Maybe, but I am a food hater, noted food hater, a food discriminator. There's probiotic soda. So what? The probiotic soda is like kind of like the same concept as a thing of yogurt. You only eat yogurt because it's good for you, by the way. You don't eat it because it tastes good. So anyone who tells me, like, oh, I don't like the way yogurt tastes, I'm like, I don't care. Just shove it down your damn gullet and eat it. It's good for you. You're not supposed to taste it. Are you kidding me? Like, what are you talking about? It's good for you. It's stupid good for you. Yeah, the kiwis too. Kiwi's a superfood. Kiwi's a superfood. So is honey. You should just be eating all these things, honey and yogurt and kiwi. You'd be good. I guess probiotic soda too, if you really want. want probiotic soda, but that's up to you. Nope, Greek yogurt though. Greek yogurt. That's the one, because normal yogurt does nothing for you. Normal yogurt is the equivalent of like eating a handful of candy almost. So like the Greek yogurt, the one that tastes bad. That's the good one. It doesn't taste great, but you get used to it. You got to find the right flavor. So there's some flavors that I like the vanilla Greek yogurt because it tastes exactly like cheesecake filling. Like there's no difference. It literally tastes like you're eating cheesecake filling. It's great. If you fucking get some like granola crackers and crunch them into there, you're eating cheesecake. That's all you're doing. You're eating a bowl of cheesecake right there. It's like 35 calories and 4 grams of sugar and tastes like 68% like a soda and has the good poop bacteria in it. I believe you. I have no reason to disbelieve you, actually. That makes a lot of sense. Crunch them. Yeah, crunch them up. It tastes good. I'm telling you. I may not like food, but I like food that tastes good. Like, I don't have to be a foodie to be able to like taste stuff and be like, well, that's good, and then oh, that's not so good. Yeah, that's too expensive. You might as well just drink water at that point. You can drink seltzer water. You can get Dr. Thunder for $1 for a 12-pack. Maybe you should just give up and go the Dr. Thunder route. Well, the regular soda is pretty fucking expensive right now, though, too. Yeah, everything's expensive. It's ridiculous. Probably will never get cheaper either. We're hitting one of those slopes where eventually we will hit the ground floor of this slope, but it's not. Nothing's gonna go like cheaper in price. We're just gonna hit a new baseline of prices, and then prices are gonna slowly creep up again. That's inflation. That's just how inflation works. We allow it. We let it happen. It benefits the corporations, not us. My favorite food? I like queso. I think queso is really good. Every time I can enjoy and eat queso, I'm always a very happy person. And queso is like pretty top tier. Also very bad for you. I like cheeseburgers. I'm a big fan of the cheeseburger. I don't like chicken, and I don't like pork, and I don't like fish. Just not a fan. Fish tastes weird. Chicken, like, I've never been a fan of chicken's like bizarre to me. Chicken's like caveman food or something, man, because they expect me to like eat this bone covered in meat and veins and gristle and like weird black shit and then like really chewy pieces of like muscle. Like chicken's like absurd to me, and pork is just shitty meat. Like it's more bad for you than it is good for you. So I don't really like pork at all because there's no benefit to eating it. It's just purely bad for you. But I like beef. I think beef are good. I like cows. I think cows are cute. I'd eat a cow. I'd hang out with a cow. I think they're awesome. I wouldn't hang out with chickens or like a pig. A pig would scare me, and chickens like they seem like they're insane or something. But like a cow is chill. Cows are cool. I'd eat a cow. I basically, in my opinion, I wouldn't eat anything that like. When it comes to an animal, I'm not gonna eat an animal that like freaks me out, because chickens are creepy. They're weird. They were dinosaurs once. And pigs will eat you. Oh, I'm not eating that thing. That thing's crazy too. That thing's a psychopath. But a cow's just cool. And like fish look weird. Crabs look weird. Like I wouldn't want to touch it with my hand, let alone eat it. Would not want to touch a fish. They're gross. Yeah, that's my Turing test for like what animal I would eat. I'd eat a deer. Deer are cute. They're cool. But that's about it. I especially just like shellfish and stuff like that. Shrimp, they're weird. Fucking shrimps, to eat them, you gotta pull out like you gotta rip their intestines off or whatever, their poop tube. It's like, yeah, okay, no thank you. No thanks. I'm gonna eat a hamburger where I do not have to like finger it and get like its poop tube out. Like I'm okay with this. I'm not doing that. I'll eat a sandwich. I'll eat a bologna sandwich instead. Like there's steps I'm unwilling to take when consuming a food. If I eat like fruits or vegetables, I never have to do any of that shit. It's amazing. It's delicious. In fact, my dislike of chicken has expanded to such a precipice at this point to where I've been buying like those weird like Impossible chicken. I've been buying like fake chicken nuggets and fake chicken patties because I kind of like chicken. I just don't like chicken. So I've been eating like, basically like fake tofu chicken. It's really good too. I've been having a blast with it. It's tasty. Best chicken sandwiches I've had like ever. You know. I assume it's just a bunch of vegetables and shit, but hey, it tastes good and there's no weird icky bits in it. Nothing weird in it at all. Because I'm the type of eater, if I eat a food and I bite into something weird, I'm done eating. I'm done eating. I've lost my appetite for the rest of that day if I bite into anything weird. It's just, I don't know. Makes me paranoid at that point. I'll never eat peaches either. One time I ate a peach. I used to love peaches. Tastiest fruit, nice and juicy. And then I got to the core of one, right? And the core popped open. There's just like 1,000 worms inside of the core, and my brain can never allow me to eat another peach because I'm just like, well, there's like probably a 99% chance every single peach has a bunch of worms inside of the core seed, and I'm just not. I just can't. I can't risk like saying that again. That fucked me up. It was so gross. Just shocking, because I ate the whole damn peach too by the time I got to that core, and then the core I guess was like weak or something, and it popped right open. And at that point onwards, it's like, no, I'm not, no fucking way. Mm-mm. I do like tacos. Tacos are good. I think Mexican food's one of the best kind of foods you could ever have. Honestly, like it's all tasty. It's all the same ingredients, mixed into different like variations, but they know what they like, and it's fucking beef and cheese. It's great, beef and cheese. It's humanity's greatest two inventions. Well, cheese at least. I don't feel like we invented cows. You know, well, we've domesticated them, but I didn't feel like we invented them. We definitely invented cheese, despite all odds, because cheese must have been insane to try and fucking make. I threw the radio out of the room. I threw it out of here. We didn't need it. How did we discover cheese? Probably by accident. Probably by pure accident, I think. Someone probably like... It's probably like during like a long winter or something, and then food spoils probably went bad, and someone probably like was like, well, I'm very hungry and I'm starving, so I guess I'll eat this rotten milk. And he's like, actually, this tastes pretty good. And then he died of like a heart disease shortly after finishing that barrel of cheese, right? And then I learned immediately at the same time it's very edible, but it will kill you. We still eat it. I like cheese. Every time I eat cheese, I'm aware that it's the worst thing I could ever eat. But hey, I can't help it. You know, that's the one curse on mankind, I think, was cheese. I think cheese was our ultimate curse. I think, you know, it was a curse. It's our weakness, our fatal flaw. The fact that we have cheese. And of course, pizza. Pizza's the best food, probably, right there. Pizza is the best food that you could probably consume. I like pepperoni pizza, mainly. I don't like onions and peppers and mushrooms and any of that stuff on it. I also like barbecue pizza, like the pizza where they put barbecue sauce instead of pizza sauce on it, and then they put like bacon and chicken on top. That kind of pizza is pretty good too. But a good old pepperoni pizza, the best. All right, what are you eating now? Oh, you're still eating the fucking, still eating that fucking goo shit. Awful. Hate it. It's the worst. It's the worst. I don't understand why you would pick that to eat. It's the worst thing that you would want to mukbang on. Breakfast food. Ugh. I mean, I do like bagels. I think 6 is on point with the bagels. I like cereal. I used to make eggs every morning. I don't anymore. Eggs and sausage. It used to be like my morning routine was wake up, make eggs and sausage pretty much every morning. I wouldn't eat them. Oh, and some toast, just the simple stuff like that. But for me, I just like cereal, a donut. Like, honestly, like for mornings, anything with like sugar. I think morning is the time where you should eat like a dessert or something to get you going. Like, I feel like eating like sausage and shit and bread would like slow you down for the day, but like eat a fucking slice of cake in the morning or a donut, like you'll be good to go. They get you like rolling. Some coffee. I don't really want, like, I would eat like a lot of eggs in the morning when I used to do like office work, because like you're sitting there bored all day. The eggs like stimulate your brain a little bit, and so like I would always eat like a big thing of eggs. They weren't even good. It was just a bunch of eggs scrambled with ketchup on them, and I ate them really fast. I ate them mainly just for the energy and like because it does, like, eating eggs does like let your brain like work a little better. It's weird. I don't know how that works. So I guess you are eating unborn like animals, so there's got to be some benefit to that, right? Oh, you don't like sugar? I mean, that's fine. Sugar is basically poison, unfortunately, because it does taste pretty good, but it is like rough on the system. Let's see. I mean, I like salads a lot. I think salads are like one of my favorite foods. The only problem is eating a salad. Like the produce can go bad really, like bad really fast. A fucking head of lettuce goes bad like instantly. Stuff for like lettuces go bad so fast you can barely, like, you have to just eat like 6 salads a day in order to like deal with the fact that you may not want to eat a wilted salad 4 days in after buying it, which sucks. It does suck. It's a damn shame. We should put more like chemicals and chemicals and shit into our crops so they last longer. Kind of like that potato bread stuff. Like, potato bread like basically never goes bad. So it's actually like a really good, reasonable bread to buy, and it doesn't taste any different than like normal bread. And it's better for you too, because it's got like potassium in it, from the potatoes. But yeah, that's the whole point of potato bread, is that it keeps way better than normal bread. Keep stepping on stuff. I got like junk all over the floor. I keep stepping on. Yeah, I'm not a big breakfast guy though. Not a big lunch guy either. I mostly just I eat dinner these days. I don't really eat too much. I have like one dinner a day, and usually that's enough. Like, I don't find myself getting like super hungry throughout the day. And if I do, I'll eat something simple like, I don't know, maybe I will throw a sandwich. The problem is I like sandwiches with honey mustard on them, and honey mustard's like, I don't know, something's broken. They need to like hot fix honey mustard, because I feel like I eat honey mustard and I'll put it on my sandwich and I eat the sandwich, and then the next day I do the same thing, and then by the third day that honey mustard like inexplicably tastes super spicy and not sweet anymore. It's like honey mustard has a shelf life of like 2 days after you open it before it loses all of its sweetness, and I don't think that makes any sense. I think, and I try to Google it to be like, well, obviously I can't be the only person who has noticed. Nobody notices it. They have no idea. Like, people just eat that shit and don't realize that like it's chemically like changed its like flavor for no reason. I notice. Pisses me off every time. I'll take one bite of that sandwich and then throw it away. Like, well, it's not honey mustard anymore. It's fucking like horseradish now, basically. I don't know what the fuck happens. But it does consistently happen. Every time I get so excited, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna buy some lunch meat, some honey mustard. I'm gonna have some delicious sandwiches throughout the week. No, 2-3 days in, it becomes just like, well, that was a nice dream. It was a nice, delicious dream to have. It was quashed and destroyed. It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. Oh. Pretty soon I have to figure out how to get Silent Hill 2 working. Probably over the weekend. Which should be fun. I'm excited to play through the original Silent Hill 2, not the remake. I mean, I could play through the remake again, but I've already beaten that one on stream. Should be good. I'm less excited about Silent Hill 2 than I am about Silent Hill 3 and 4. Because everyone already knows about Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2 is like it's overblown a little bit in terms of everyone likes it. Everyone loves it. Everyone praises it. But nobody seems to know jack shit about Silent Hill 1 or 3 or 4. It's like people jump into the Silent Hill series, play Silent Hill 2, and then just leave without touching any of the others, and it's bizarre to me. Silent Hill feels like the only series where people almost always, every time, without fail, skip Silent Hill 1 and immediately go into Silent Hill 2. Even York, when York played through it, he started with Silent Hill 2, and he liked it, so he played Silent Hill 1 right after. And nobody ever gets to Silent Hill 3 for some reason, and I've never understood it. Being that Silent Hill 3 is, in fact, like, the best of the franchise, by far. Like, it's better than Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2 has a good storyline, but, like, objectively, Silent Hill 3 is scarier. It has an actual plot. It has ties to the other games in it. It's just a better game. It's a proper sequel. Silent Hill 2 is the anomaly. Silent Hill 2 is different than any other Silent Hill game by, like, far. There's a lot of little things in Silent Hill 2 that are done completely different. Namely, it doesn't even, like, Silent Hill 1, 3, and 4 all have, like, an internal, like, plot line that, like, weaves into each other. Silent Hill 2 is, like, completely separated from everything, and, like, almost all aspects, except for the Walter Sullivan stuff, that little Easter egg. And plus you get, there's a James Sunderland, like, cameo kind of thing in Silent Hill 4. So there's, like, small ties to it, but, like, objectively, like, 1 and 3 are tied to each other. And 4 is, like, loosely tied to 2, but it's so loose it barely counts. But still, it's, like, Silent Hill 1, 3, and 4 they all start with the main character in, like, a dream sequence. And then that person dies in the dream sequence, and then the game starts. Silent Hill 2 does not have that. That is the only one where it is unquestionable whether or not James Sunderland is in a dream or not, because he walks in there willingly. He does not have any weird dream sequences ever. But for, like, those other games, it's very questionable, as if whether or not the dreams are, like, influencing, like, the fact that Silent Hill has occurred. Silent Hill 4 for sure, because, like, every time someone goes to sleep, they would get teleported into the Silent Hill world. So I'm excited to jump into it. I've played Silent Hill 2 a lot, so hopefully the playthrough goes through, like, pretty quick. It probably won't drag on too much. Same for Silent Hill 3. Silent Hill 4 is going to be the weird one. That will probably take a while, because it's pretty hard. It's kind of a pain in the ass. So this is just going to be one of those situations. We also have, like, one more stream for Armored Core to do before that's done. It's going to be a pain in the ass, though. It's going to be a stream I don't even think would be enjoyable to do, because it's just the final boss, and that final boss is a pain. But it'd be good to put a bow tie on that. I'll probably just pull out some bullshit mech and just blow it out of the sky and be done with it, because that is an option. It's a fully viable option in that game. It's completely viable. And then Yakuza 4, the next time we play that, it will be over. We are in the final chapter of that one, too. So we basically, in, like, the past 2 weeks, we're at the end of all the video games we've been working on. So, not bad. Pretty good. Not bad. Not bad at all. I do like candy. Like candy is food. I like candy to like I'm a big fan of like those Smarties. Those were good. I like sweet tarts, Reese cups. You know, I don't eat it much, but anytime I do eat some sort of candy, I'm always like, tasty. I know better not to eat a bunch of it, but you know, candy is legitimately very tasty. I like ice cream too. Ice cream's probably my favorite food, quote unquote. You know, it's a big fan. Oh, oh. I'll be right back. I'll grab me some water. You guys can look at the window. Yeah, don't worry. I'm not gonna make you guys look at the eating lady. Even if you wanted it, I wouldn't let you look at it. Nerd clusters are really good. Hi. Oh, we're back. We're back. So food. Least favorite food, I think, is a good topic to cover. Uh, you know, I think about it. It's not a lot of food I just flat out hate. You know, like I can't think of too many foods that I would like. I mean, besides like crab or lobster or anything weird with like a shell on it. There's not too many foods I'm like, oh, I can't eat this. It's too gross. I'd eat it. I don't care. Like even if it tastes bad, I'll probably still finish. I'll probably still clean off my plate. Uh, you know, but for one thing, I don't want to be rude to the person who cooked the food, and another thing is that, oh, it's food. Like you don't want to waste food either. So, I just hope to God the food doesn't taste too terrible. Sometimes it does. And in those cases, you know, we're just shit out of luck. Well, let me recalibrate. You know, I walked away. I didn't like that. There you go. You gotta recalibrate sometimes so your cameras know what the hell's going on with your body. I've never even had a boba tea before, so I can't even say that I hate one. I ain't putting no one's feelings before my tummy aches. Wow. Wow. That's crazy that you would say that on the food discussion. That's insane. I think you should just eat it and endure the food poisoning. Do you guys like onions? Would you guys eat a raw onion? I wouldn't. I have. I have before eaten a raw onion. It's not bad. It's not good either. You know, it's not exactly the best food you could eat. But it is edible. It's just not not advisable. Not an advisable thing to eat, I think. You know, I like cheesecake a lot. I think cheesecake is dope. Only plain cheesecake, though. I don't understand why they put, like, weird stuff in cheesecake. It tastes better without fake chocolate and strawberries and bullshit on it. Raw onions can be good in some things, but never by itself. That makes sense. That's probably true. Yeah, probably not even wrong, Six. You're probably actually right. You know, you're probably 100% right. I wouldn't doubt you. You are a foodie. What's the strangest thing y'all have eaten? Yeah, what is the strangest thing y'all have eaten in terms of food? Like, what's the strangest things you've eaten? Huh? What? Jeez. Sometimes I grab my camera and it doesn't want to get off my hand, like right now. Just get off my hand. You've eaten dried spiced cricket. I've never eaten that. I wouldn't even know where I'd be in a position to eat something like that, you know? Like that. I know York one time ate a dried scorpion, and he said it tasted awful, and nobody was surprised with that. You know, nobody was surprised that it tasted awful. Crocky. Crickets are delicious. They got a little bit of game to them. I'm surprised you would be one of those cricket eaters. Six. One of those damn cricket eaters. All I know about crickets is that the government is 100% trying to push crickets on us as like a meat alternative. And I'm not stupid enough to realize that that's like a good. There's nothing moral occurring there. They're treating us like fucking scum at this point if they're gonna feed us that. I'm just saying. Like there's low limits to where it's the equivalent of them feeding us worms and being like, hey, yeah, you can't have steak anymore, but here's this worm patty. Have you played Cyberpunk? It's the same thing, same shit. Shark is pretty good. I have had shark before. Yeah, why don't we just eat alligators? We got them. They don't run. We could probably pretty easily pin one down and start, chopping it up. It seems like it's weird that we don't just farm alligators. I'd eat alligator. I'd eat alligator like all day. That'd be dope. It was decent. See? More reason why we should be eating alligators. If it's good, it's good. Hey, how you doing, Jack Jammer? Hopefully you're having a good day. Do you like food? That's what we're talking about today. Wait, people suck the brains out of prawns? Are you kidding me? Ugh. Yeah, I don't feel like I'd enjoy sucking the brain out of any animal. There's something just weird about that, I feel like. Like, I wouldn't want something sucking my brain out of me. Like, I feel like out of all the things you could do to me, that's like the least thing I'd want to happen to me is my brain being sucked out. Like, it just seems like the weirdest. That would be the weirdest experience I could possibly imagine. I think the weirdest thing I've ever had were escargot, but it didn't even taste bad, and I ate it all, so I can't even like consider it like a really weird thing I've had. because I didn't mind it. I thought it was okay. You know, like this is pretty tasty. This is all right. I seem familiar. Do I remember anyone called Jack Gaming TV? You know, I don't, but I do have a terrible memory too. So you never know. I mean, but no, I mean we have we have our regulars here, and I've never seen a Jack Gaming, but it is nice to meet you. You know, you might have me confused with someone, but maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe my memory just sucks. But while you're here, hey, check this out. They're eating that. That's what they're eating right now. Look at that food. Look at it. It's still got spikes on it. You're not gonna eat it? Why are you showing it? That was a bait and switch right there. No, you fucking eat it. Oh, it's stuck? Yeah, it's stuck. Well, that's a terrible strawberry then. It took you like 20 minutes to get that strawberry. I mean, yeah, I see it. I see the strawberry. I'm aware of it. Yeah, go ahead, eat it. Wow, that was great. Thanks. There you go. There you go. You saw the strawberry get devoured. I mean, sometimes people think I will eat the cam. It happens more than you think. I just like to get real close and personal. Oh, what in the? Holy shit! What the? Oh, I got a follower goal, man. Hey, thanks. Holy shit! That actually scared me a lot because the follower goal sound is very loud. Hey there, bartender, dragon werewolves. How are you doing? Do you enjoy food? We're talking about food today. Not soul food. Not hypothetical food. Real food that you put into your body and consume. I'm not a fan of hypothetical food. I like real food. Real food. Real food that is for humans, primarily. Unless you eat like fish food or dog treats or something. And in that case, I can't. I mean, it counts, but it doesn't count. You know, it counts, but it doesn't count. I mean, you know, food talk. I'm telling you. Holy shit! Thank you. You got a food? Okay, what food do you got for us that you have made? What delicious food? I mean, you guys. Hey, you two haven't told me your favorite foods yet. I'm very curious what your favorite foods might be. Hopefully, it's good. I mean, if it's bad, I mean, I'll tell you. But you know, I'm hoping that won't be the case. By the way, I mean, I am streaming, but mostly what I do is I make worlds, and this is one of the worlds I make. Well, that's like half. You know, I primarily play VR chat these days just to make worlds, and then sometimes I stand in them and stream. You know, why not? Jack's dessert ball. Holy shit, that sounds good. Oh shit, the ads. It's okay. He's got the ads. He was about to. I'll wait for him to come back. Chicken wings with lemon. Oh, I gotta wait for both of you. Don't worry. I'll wait. It's okay. It's only like 40 seconds. Oh, shit. Welcome back. Anyways, let's see here. The Dark Souls Challenge Runner. Favorite food is pizza, chicken tenders, and boneless chicken wings. That's what I'm talking about. The boneless chicken wings. It's just a smart person right there. That's all that is. It's just a smart guy. I'm telling you, it's just a smart person. The boneless is the way to go. Anyone who tells you otherwise is a damned caveman. I am curious about this Jack's Dessert Bowl, though. You know, the Jack's Dessert Bowl sounds dope. Sounds really tasty. 4 things mixed into a bowl. Just remembering. 4 things. Unga bunga. Rotisserie chicken, boneless chicken wings, bone-in chicken wings. I mean, all right. First of all, rotisserie chicken is pretty decent, but I don't want it. I don't want bones touching my mouth. So anything boneless, I'm fully a fan of. I will eat chicken wings. I will eat a rotisserie chicken, but I don't have to. I won't act like I enjoy it a lot. I'm gonna definitely, like, every time I bite into a bone, I'm gonna be like, ugh. Right? Like, but a boneless chicken wing, I'll eat that and be like, wow, everything about this is delicious, and thank God I'm alive. That's what I think. I don't think that when I eat something off a bone. And if you guys want to, I mean, you know, I get it though. It's a power trip, just ripping flesh off the bone. I get it. I get it. I understand why you would like it. I don't want bones anywhere. Yeah, bones or veins or nothing. You know, it wakes me out. 10 marshmallows melted in the microwave. 2 crushed up graham crackers. Okay. Mm-hmm. 1 handful of peanuts and a dash of maple syrup all mixed together. Holy shit. All right. Okay. I mean, we were talking about crushed up graham crackers earlier today, so I feel like we're on the same page here. Yeah, existential bone-in chicken. Yeah, I'm talking about real bones in chicken, not hypothetical bones in chicken. You know, I'm not, like, just like with stomach food, I'm talking about real food, not soul food, stomach food. Entirely. That's it. That's the only food I care about. Yeah, you had me at 10 marshmallows. Yeah. I mean, the marshmallows was immediately I saw that. I'm like, okay, yeah, well, I do like marshmallows. You bring it up. I think, oh, yeah, one thing I used to like to make was, with that marshmallow spread you can get in, like, the jar, right? I like to put that on, like, bread with, like, peanut butter. It's really good. It's really good. Fluffernutter? Is that what they called it? It tastes really good. Want the step-by-step guide? I mean, sure. Yeah. I might have the idea of I could screw it up, though. You know, like, I might try to do it and just fuck it up. Yeah, I burnt all the marshmallows in the microwaving process. God, when I used to make popcorn improperly, it was like I always felt like I was insane for clicking the popcorn button and just being like, well, it'll work. It never worked. The trick to popcorn apparently turns out to be you gotta sit there and listen to it and wait for the popping to slow. You know, once the popping slows down, that's when you got to the precipice of, like, well, if you pull it out now, you won't eat, like, a bunch of burned shit. I don't like popcorn that much, though. You guys ever have that problem when you eat popcorn? Or, like, the shell kernels get stuck in, like, your teeth? It's just a bad, like, trade-off. Like, right? It's just, like, a bad trade-off. To enjoy, like, a minuscule snack, to be like, oh, let me just get these damn things out of my teeth. Tasty, though. If you get the right popcorn, very tasty. I've not been into a movie theater in a long time, so at this point I might have forgotten what, like, real popcorn tastes like, but home popcorn, 5 out of 10. You know, it's okay. You know, it's not the worst. Not the best. And it makes your hands really greasy, too. Cheetos is a bad food, I think. You ever tried to enjoy Cheetos and realize your hands are, like, irradiated with Cheeto dust, so you can't touch anything? Or else whatever you touch will permanently, forever taste like Cheetos or smell like Cheetos? Yeah? Have you ever been to, like, one of your friend's house back in the day when you were a kid, and they gave you, like, the spare Player 2 controller and it smelled like Cheetos? Just like an ingrained, sealed in essence of Cheetos? I've smelled that before. I've smelled the Cheeto controllers in my life, and the controllers never worked right because they probably got Cheeto dust in, like, the button joints. It's terrible food. Any food that fucking puts shit on my hands, I'm not a fan of. Don't like a lot of chips. for that reason. That's true. I mean, that's a good point. That's a good point. They drink your chips. Is that what those mini Doritos are for? Those like they sell like the Pringles tube full of like really tiny Doritos. Is that what that's for? So you can just just fucking shove it down your throat. I need these fucking Doritos in now. I do use chopsticks pretty good though. Like maybe I should. I don't even know. Maybe I should start buying some chopsticks. Maybe that's like the one thing I'm missing out on in life is just utilizing chopstick for chip eating. Holy shit! All right. Put the marshmallows in a bowl and nuke it for 20 seconds. Add the crushed graham crackers and quickly stir until it starts getting difficult to stir. Then put it back in the microwave for 10 more seconds. Take it out and add the peanuts and maple syrup quickly before vigorously mixing it one last time. Let it cool for 60 to 90 seconds and enjoy. It sounds really good. Oh, shit, I might have to make Jack's dessert bowl. Just eat it. Maybe next week, next Friday, I'll eat it. I'll eat it during stream. That'll be like the first 10 minutes of my stream. It'll be pretty good. Yeah, texturally, it does ring all the bells. Like it's got there is nothing that exists in that particular recipe that I don't enjoy eating. Now, if it were Six telling me about if it were Six's dessert bowl, he'd add like fucking like coconut husks on it, like the hairy parts, and then he'd be like, and you gotta put some mint leaves in there. This Jack guy, he knows flavor. This man knows flavor. No consideration for the human body health, but it doesn't matter. I already told you, all food is poison. So you might as well just eat the good stuff. Why beat around the bush and eat some of the weird shit, Okay. I like the idea that it's funny that you say that, Jack, because that's how I eat my vanilla ice cream. I buy vanilla ice cream flat out, but I don't eat it flat out. I like to use like granola and like stuff like that in it. I actually like to mix like a thing of Greek yogurt into my vanilla ice cream too. They taste good. Oh, trust me, I can eat peanuts. I can eat so many peanuts. They're delicious. It sucks that some people have nut allergies though. Like that's gotta blow. Because like I think peanuts are like one of the better foods that we have on this particular planet we live on. Earth, by the way, in case you forgot, we live on Earth. It's not great. But it's it's not the worst one either, I bet. I bet you if you found other planets out there, they might actually be marginally like way worse. We might have it good. We just don't know it. Challengers that can chew through the fruit wreckage and get to the next level of the... Yeah. It's not great, but we got nuts. It's true, though. You gotta think about it, right? Like, if we did find another planet with, like, sentient life and shit, like, we think, oh, it's automatically going to be better than Earth. Like, oh, yeah, it's gotta be better than Earth. I've lived on Earth, so I know Earth is the worst. And you don't know that. You really don't know that. You don't know that. They might have, like... You might show up on a planet and they're all miserable and they stab each other all day, and then, like, they also only have, like, 3 types of food there, which is, like... muck you find under rocks and like this, that, and the other. Like, we might be the only like sentient species of humanoids that like experiment with food. We don't know. We don't really know. They might eat each other on other planets and like that's it. They figured it out that way. Like, well, why would we care about farming? You know, if everyone's food around me, why would we farm? That's stupid. Budget pizza. Hey, struggle meals are good though. Struggle meals are just real meals. pita bread crust. Pita bread's really good though. Pita bread, ooh. Pita bread's one of those things that it's like it's absurdly tasty to put some like, you know, just salad stuff inside of a pita bread and like a little bit of like dressing. And it's like a delicious meal. He remembers, yeah, we gotta know about this struggle meal. Whoa. Here, we'll go into the other side of the room. It's too bright over here. You know, it's just too bright. It's weird. Yeah, we'll go over here. We'll go over here. Put this on the chair. Yeah, it's way. Look at that. Nice and red. Nice and beautiful over here. Oh. Perfect. Oh. I have pizza by putting sauce and cheese on pizza bread. Is it good though? Because if it's good, it doesn't really matter if it's like a weird way to do it. Right? Like if it's tasty, like who cares, right? It might even be better. I doubt it's better, but you know, if it tastes good, like I don't see the problem with like a budget meal. It's all about taste. It's all about filling your guts. So like at the end of the day, you don't need to spend like $50 to have like a good meal. Yeah, flavor can be cheap. One slice of bread, toast it, smear ketchup on it, put a slice of cheese, chop up half a hot dog onto it, nuke it till the cheese melts. Enjoy living longer. Yeah, essentially that's what food does. It lets you live a little longer. You know, you get to live an extra day. It's pretty good. You know, without food, we wouldn't last very long. It was decent. You know, it's not great, but at least I get to live a little longer. That's basically video game logic right there. When you eat like, you know, like a pot roast out of a wall you break in a video game. She's like, well, it's awful, but like, I'm alive. Yeah, ramen. I mean, I eat ramen too. Ramen doesn't even taste that bad. It gets a bad rap. But like, if you're hungry and you don't really want to like dirty up a bunch of pots or like, I don't know, spend a bunch of money on it, it'll fill you up. It tastes okay. Just depends on what kind of ramen, I think, because there's plenty of variation. I like the spicier ramens. I feel like I'm getting a little more kick out of it. I've never put an egg in my ramen, but I bet you it's not too bad. I bet you it's probably decent because it sounds like it would work well together. Like it's, you know, it sounds okay. I've heard worse ideas. Morning ramen. Going back over. We're going back to the window. We're gonna go back over there. Yep, we're back at the window. The window where things happen and, well, nothing happens too. You know, all sorts of things happen at the same time. Food. You know, we went. You know, I mean, the food topic's pretty good. Believe it or not, last time we were talking about quantum physics here. So, like, the food is nice. It's not. I didn't have to do any research on food. I've eaten food. I have some experience with food. I can cook food. You know, I'm a pretty good cook. I'm Italian. I think at default, it's in my blood to just be able to cook. You know, it's like my starting trait. It was just cooking. You know, like I didn't choose it. It was just my racial trait. You know. The +2 spaghetti cooking by default. Make beef ramen. Add 2 fried eggs with a slice of cheese. Okay. The eggs. Okay, the eggs. You and Armor are sailing down the same path with that, I feel like. God, now I want to eat some eggs and ramen. Jesus. I need to buy some eggs. I don't have any eggs. I do have ramen. So I could, like, make the ramen and then close my eyes and imagine that there's an egg in there, and I might be able to trick myself into being like, some really eggy goodness. I like boiled eggs. Like, I think those have like one of the coolest consistencies of like a food. Like a boiled egg has a really dope. I don't know. The inside is nice and like weird and chalky almost. I like it though. You want to swallow an egg whole? I mean, if it's a fucking hard-boiled egg, I bet you could. I bet you could. I wouldn't recommend it. Have you ever heard of a Cobb salad? Yeah, that's true. I feel like you're missing out, Jack. If you haven't had a Cobb salad before, I feel like it would make your day. It would probably change your life. I'd never do it. Like a snake. Poor snakes. They don't have fucking teeth, so they gotta eat shit in the most awkward ways they can possibly imagine. I kind of feel bad for them, but you know, I can't help it. I'm a human who can eat ice cream and hamburgers, so you know, we're just different types. Change your life. It's a funny joke, but I do wonder if you actually do eat Cobb salads all the time. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I just wonder why people are surprised that you would enjoy a Cobb salad, you know? Because as far as I'm concerned, they're not bad. You know, they're not bad. I've had one before. I ate it. I just wasn't exactly thrilled while eating it, but I ate the whole thing. You know, it kind of just made me feel like, well, I mean, yeah, it's food. It's food. It's okay. I like Caesar salads a lot. I think those are the epitome of a salad. You know, that's like the super salad. They figured it out. They're like, okay, what if we had some chicken in here? Oh, of course. What did the Italian say when somebody hit his car? I don't know. I can only assume he probably did some hand gestures to him. Hey, what you thinking? Hey, you know, he did that kind of stuff. That's what I would do. Mamma mia, my car is al dente. Oh, al dente pasta is important, though. It really is. There's like that fine line between is it too cooked or is it not cooked enough? Right in the middle, it's perfect. That's always the biggest factor when I cooked spaghetti, because I used to cook spaghetti every night almost. It's the fucking pasta. I always had to make sure, because if you don't cook that pasta right, the whole meal is ruined. It's got to be right al dente. You know, it's perfect. It's perfect. Wait a minute. What are they eating? What are they eating? Oh my God! All right, they're eating the thing. Look at that. Wow. Oh, I don't know what that is, but it looks very honey. Like it's probably honey. It's probably honey. That's a superfood, by the way. Honey is a superfood. Just so you know that it's a superfood. It's very good for you. Just saying. Just so you know. And I know, we all know. You should eat more honey. I don't know in what. You know, figure it out. Eat a honey bun or something. I don't know. I can't help you past this point. The honeycomb? Are those good? Can you buy those? That seems like something you wouldn't be able to buy very easily. Would you eat a honeycomb? Like, I feel like this is like a super high risk of eating a bee in a honeycomb. Like, there's got to be a bee inside of there somewhere, just like waiting, like a time bomb. I would not want to eat anything that potentially allows me to eat a bee. Like, I just no, thank you. No. Oh shit. Oh, sorry about that. You know. Remember to always buy a soda pop if you guys get thirsty. Soda pops are what makes the world go round. You know, you could drink water. You could drink water if you're like a dork. If you're a dork, you can have plenty of water. But I advise you drink more soda pops. Exactly. Drink your soda. Enjoy it. enjoy a nice moon juice, a diet moon juice, a moon zero, a blood moon, a crescent brew, a dusk drop. Just don't buy RC cola. It's not very good. It's not very good. I wouldn't recommend that one at all. Actually, I don't recommend the RC cola whatsoever. I don't recommend it. Yeah. Well, I think that's about it for food. I've run out of things to talk about when in regards to food, but I did it. We're gonna see if there's anyone streaming right now who we know of and we like, that we could go ahead and just push people towards. Well, but you know, I think that's about it for tonight. Did I have dinner already? No, but I will soon. Right after I'm done here, I'm gonna eat some dinner. Probably. Well, I mean, I still have some of those veggie chicken patties that I would like to devour, so I'll probably eat those. Well, I mean, if you want me to go longer, I could. Let me see. What other foods there? You know, just figure I ran out of ideas. You know, don't want to keep you guys here longer than you need to be. I like Jell-O. I think Jell-O is aesthetically one of the coolest foods. Have you seen people cook like Jell-O cakes and stuff? Where like the Jell-O is like kind of like the sky, and like all the frosting and shit underneath it is like environments and stuff. It's really cool. You guys should look up some Jell-O cakes. It's really fascinating to see. Pizza. I mean, I can cook a good chili. You guys know how to cook a good chili? The secret is you put like dark baking chocolate in your chili, and it changes everything. That's like the main secret of a chili. You have nothing to do tonight. Well, what the heck? I mean, it is Friday. What the heck? You got nothing to do on a Friday night? That's okay. Me neither. That's why I'm streaming. You know, we're in the same boat. Yeah, it sucks, right? But that's what Twitch is for. I think, honestly, it's for the lonely souls. Except for Armor over here. Armor over here has a whole damn family to take care of and stuff. You know, he's lonely in different ways than us. I feel like. I've never had flan before. Is flan good? All I know about flan is that I saw a guy on Courage the Cowardly Dog talking about flan, and it freaked me out so much that I'm like, well, I don't think I want to ever eat this food. Because, like, Courage the Cowardly Dog scared me. It scared the hell out of me about flan. I've still never eaten it either. I bet you it's really good. Flan is really good. What the fuck? That blows my mind. That blows my mind a little bit. I wouldn't even. My brain can't even process what flan would even taste like. I feel like. Like my brain's like it looks sweet. It looks like some sort of like pudding or something, which I don't like pudding that much. You know, I mean, like pudding's okay, but pudding's like pretty mid. I can think of other things I'd want to eat besides pudding. I feel like. You know, just like in general. But chocolate pudding is okay, I guess. You know, if you think about it, it's okay. Yeah, I'll stream myself eating flan for the first time, and the stream will be like, that's okay. That'd be it. That'd be my entire reaction, I bet. Because I doubt I'm gonna hate it or love it. It's probably gonna be there's no way. There's a 0% chance I'm like gonna come out of it with the revelation of like, well, this is the greatest food I've ever had in my life. Ever. You know? And there's a very low chance I'm gonna come out of it being like, this is the most disgusting thing I've ever eaten. Because I've had shellfish before. I know what gross is. I know what my taste buds are like. No. Don't you even eat that. Hey, I'm just saying we don't eat bugs, but we eat crabs. You know, they look the same. So I'm just saying. Hmm. I like mashed potatoes. Do you guys like mashed potatoes? You know, mashed potatoes are pretty dope. Every time I have mashed potatoes, I always really enjoy them a lot. You know, it's probably it might be one of my favorite foods actually. Macaroni and cheese, tasty too. Macaroni and cheese is a good one. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of foods that I enjoy, but I'm just not like a foodie. Like it's not like the main thing I think about is just like, damn, I'm not eating right now. I need to think about more food to eat. You know, it's I usually mainly think about food like right before I'm about to eat. Once I'm really hungry, I'm like, you know what? I need to think about this food stuff a little bit more. Figure out what I'm doing here. Ice cream. I like steaks. I like a good medium rare steak. Almost rare. I like my steaks a little bloody, as you guys should too. The bloody steaks are not bad because they're almost like a tender. It's like tender to eat, which is kind of tasty. Oh. Man, steaks are good. Uh, I like corn. You guys like corn and peas? Corn's really good. Peas are really good. Like I like vegetables. I'm a big fan of vegetables. I think they taste actually quite good. I think they get a bad rap. I think we've all tricked ourselves into thinking that like vegetables are gross, but I think if you buy canned vegetables, that's probably the reason why you don't like them. You need to get like the packages of like the steam fresh, like peas or the steam fresh corn or green beans, and it tastes really good. They're very good. They're crisp. They're delicious. They taste really good when you don't eat them out of like a can. It's funny how that works because like out of a can, it's all gonna be soggy and gross. Yeah, yucky. You know, like not quite ideal. Had to acquire my water. There's a root beer float ice cream. Oh, I do like root beer floats. I like root beer too. Root beer is a very delicious fake beer. Yeah, root beer is good. You guys, you guys are Barks root beer guy? Or you guys like the mug root beer? You know, I'm just saying, two entirely different types of root beer. You know, very different types of root beer. It's a kid beer. I mean, it kind of is. I mean, they do actually have like non-alcoholic beer for people who are like, I would like to taste the beer, but I do not wish to experience the beer. Bargs, yeah, Bargs is pretty good. I mean, I like root beer. I think root beer is like decent, especially it has no caffeine or anything, so it's kind of just a good liquid to enjoy, and you're not gonna be like all pumped up on caffeine and shit, which is a problem. You know, we all have problems sleeping nowadays. I feel like everyone has like issues, except for Six and Karrison who go to bed at 9:30. They're already dead asleep right now, by the way. I'm just saying, Karrison and Six, they go to bed like old people hours. Oh, I like pistachios a lot. I think pistachios might be my favorite. I like cashews too, but pistachios are awesome. I don't care if I have to rip them open individually. I'm a big fan of cashews or of pistachios. They taste really good. I like sunflower seeds too, but that's not a nut, is it? That's a seed. Why did they get auto-modded, you say? Well, it's a good question. It's a fair question. It's a good one. It's a good question. There's a good answer to it, too. But it's a funny question. I got auto-modded because I have I have like one banned word, and that is best. I have best banded. And it's because the bots come through and they're like, hey, please buy best viewers. Buy best viewers here. So I banned the word bet. Or no, best. So nobody could do that. And so people will commonly use the word best a lot. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm pretty quick at just enabling the messages, though, but it is always very funny. Yeah, see? Look what you've done. Look what you've done. Yeah. See? Every time. I'm telling you. You know, best is banned. I mean, I could say it, but if you type it, oh my god. It's the only banned word I have, though. I haven't had anyone pop in here and say anything like too crazy or mean, so I haven't had to ban too much else. But best viewers was banned just so I could get the bots, just auto mod the bots basically, and it works pretty good actually. Apparently they all use the term best to describe how good their viewers are, which is insane to think that they they allow that loophole. They spell viewers wrong though. They spell viewers with like weird characters, so you can't really catch viewers every time. The ban cheap? No, I did not ban cheap. No way. Cause like if they're trying to sell me cheap viewers, I feel like everyone's just gonna ignore them to begin with. I don't even need to ban that. The best viewers though, they're getting some good incentive to be like, these are the best. I don't want anyone to see that. Cheap? Nobody's gonna go for the cheap viewers. That's crazy. They've done themselves a disservice by default. I remember this one meme. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I have a memory. It sometimes doesn't remember everything. It remembers things and stuff, but not always the best things and stuff. I'm kind of brown. That is true. I mean, I don't remember it, but I get what it's meaning. You know, I understand what I'm gonna brown means. I wouldn't say it like that. To be, I wouldn't use that terminology, right? That's like I gotta go to the bathroom. That's what I would say. And I feel like they'd understand me better than someone saying I'm going brown, right? You know, I feel like the guy asking what was justified in his what. You know, he was justified in being confused about it. Oh, what do we got here? What are you eating now? One second, let me get you. Oh shit, let me get you topside on the eating processes. Wow. Yep. I don't know what those are, but they look gross. I don't know what they are, but they look awful. I wouldn't eat those. The only thing on there I'd eat is those strawberries and the honeycombs. Maybe. I don't know about the honeycombs. There could be bees in them. I don't know if I want to consume bees. But I have never consumed a bee before, so maybe I do want to do it. And I'm just, you know. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of a goober. Oh, good. Yeah, it's true. It's a pretty old model, too. I just keep updating it, because anytime I don't update it, the chat's like, hey, this is outdated. I'm like, oh, I guess. Like, I'll just keep updating it. I don't care. I like the avatar I have, and I just keep using it. The jar has dead bees in it. What the holy shit. God. I don't like that. I don't want to eat no damn bees. Unless I do. Maybe I do want to eat some bees. Nah, there's no way. There's no way I do. I like popsicles. You guys like popsicles? You wanna hear the worst thing I called a chest? Like as in like a treasure chest or like the boobies, right? Treasure chest, boobies. Which chest are we referring to here? Oh. A man chest. Ah, the pectorals, yes. The movies. What's the worst thing you've caught a chest then? Is it like in Dark Souls? Great chest to hit. That was my favorite thing in Dark Souls 1. You were gonna say movies? I got you. I read your mind. I knew. I was ready. I was ready for that one. There's nothing you could do about that because I was ready for it. I was prepared for the movie comment. Oh. Dude, I remember the first time I played through Dark Souls 1, I did it like co-op with my buddy. He read that message, great chest ahead, and it was like the painting of the lady with the big boobs. And that man laughed for like 30 minutes straight at that. It fucking broke him. It broke him. I appreciated it though. I appreciate Dark Souls 1 for being exactly what it was for like the first 2 years of it being released. It's all transformed. It's all like the ecosphere of online play has definitely changed since then, but like there was a good little period where Dark Souls 1 was like the perfect little pocket of experiences. Oh shit. Boobies, movies. I mean, it's all fair game, really. You know, at the end of the day, it's all fair game. You know, it's just something to get a good grip on with your hands. The milk. I mean, I don't know if the movies he speaks of have milk contents in them. I mean, they might. They might. You might get lucky and be hydrated from the experience, but I doubt it with movies. I doubt there's any hydration associated with those particular squeezing, activities. I'm just saying. I'm a big fan of milk, so I feel like I would know. I feel like I would be very aware of this. If I can find milk, I get it. So I would know. I've searched high and low for milk in many cases, and sometimes I find it. Best place to get it is the grocery store. I've discovered you can buy it at the grocery store, and nobody really gets upset at you for buying it at the grocery store. In fact, I feel like they encourage you to buy milk there, so it's probably the best place to get it. Don't get milk off the streets. People will get mad at you for trying to take their milk. I'm telling you. I know from experience that people will get very upset with you if you try and take their milk. It seems stupid because they're not doing anything with it, but they will get very upset. So just buy it at the grocery store and you'll be good. Oreo cream. I mean, we all like Oreo cream. We all love Oreos, but I think I think that's why we keep that to ourselves. We all secretly sit there and eat Oreos like insane people, but we don't tell anyone about it. I bet Armor fucking gets an Oreo cookie. He turns into like a psychopath eating that cookie. It happens. The Oreos do something to you. Oreos, you pull them apart and you just start licking them like a crazy person, right? That's what I do. I feel like an unhinged savage when I eat an Oreo. Give me like a fucking chocolate chip cookie. I'm not gonna eat that in any unusual way. But Oreo cookies like fuck me up. I don't know why. There's just so much like to it. It's bullshit. I'm just saying it's true though, right? Like, do not Oreo cookies turn you into like a fucking degenerate, basically? And like the time you're eating the Oreo, you just turn into. I feel like I turn into a freak. Just, I can't help it. The aspect of twisting it and then licking the hell out of the frosting, it's just like, it's designed for it, I assume. Which cookie would I pound? In terms of what? Like it like eat really fast? Uh, hmm. Those frosted oatmeal cookies. I would eat a bunch of those because I'd probably get the least stomach ache from them. You know, those oatmeal cookies with like the frosting on them. Those would be the safest, like cookies to pound, right? And Oreo, I feel like you eat a whole sleeve of Oreos, you're gonna feel sick for sure at the end of the day. Oh, Nutter Butters. Have you guys had the Nutter Butters, like the peanut shaped cookies that taste like peanut butter? Very tasty. Big fan of those. Those give me a bad indigestion though, so I assume they're very bad for me. So I don't really buy those much, but they're very tasty. They're very good. Big fan. Let's see now. Let's see what's going on the old phone. Oh, it's still that lady eating. I'm sorry to say. That's all she does. She just eats. Just eats. Just like us. That's all we do. If you really think about it, half the things we do in our life, is just eat stuff. That's it. It's pretty boring. Just like her. Look at her. Look how bored she looks. It's just a boring activity. Oh, my phone's gone. I threw it. I don't know where it went. But it's gone now. It's gone. I'll never find it again. I probably threw it through like 12 things. You've had it? I know you have because they're delicious. They're like the best cookie. It's my favorite cookie anyways. And Nutty Buddies are kind of similar to like an Oreo. Although not nearly as fun. I like to dip my Oreos in like milk. I'm a big milk. I mean, I like milk. So like if I have cookies, I wish to dip them in milk. Oreos are good. Oreos are kind of like the problem with Oreos though. If you dip them in milk, like the chocolate part can disintegrate, and you're just left with like the weird middle cream part. Sucks. You can't dip them for too long, or you've done yourself in. You've done yourself a disservice. You know, you're just dealing with like a disintegrated cookie at that point. The long brown logs. It's a Nutty Buddy. You're right. Right. I'm thinking of something different, aren't I? Nutty Buddies are good too, though, but those are not a cookie. I would not classify that as a cookie. It's close. Those are wafers. God, what the hell are those? Like peanut-shaped cookies, then that taste like peanut butter. I have no idea. I guess I haven't had them in so long, I've actually forgotten what the hell they were called, but I do like those. You'd know them. If you go to the cookie section of a store and you see them, you'll recognize them immediately as the peanut-shaped cookie. Speaking of peanut-shaped things, I like those. God, what are those things? They're called circus peanuts, and it's like it's like an orange peanut-shaped candy, and it tastes like bananas. Yeah, yeah, no, like what the fuck? That doesn't make any sense. None of that adds up to anything, but it tastes really good. I love those. Big fan of the circus peanut like candies, and they have like a spongy texture too. Like everything about them doesn't make sense. But goddamn, I eat one of those. I'm very happy. Like I am content to eat one of those. They're just too tasty. I'm telling you. But that's candy. You know, candy's default good. Candy. See, I got some big bread the other day. That cinnamon gum. And I was like, oh, this tastes really good. And I forgot that big bread, like its flavor disappears in like 20 seconds. I don't understand the point of gum. You know, what's the point of gum if the flavor goes away that fast? There's no point. That's true. It's not the first time I put something big, long, and brown in my mouth. But it didn't taste like peanut butter. So like I like the peanut butter flavor the most. I feel like it's a good reward for that sort of activity. You know, the peanut butter. You know, it's a pretty good taste. The Reese's Fast Break is like the definitive best candy bar. I feel like the best chocolate bar, the best delicious candy bar. Reese's Fast Break, delicious, So good. Too good, in fact. Too good. Food. I mean, we have to talk about food because stomach food is still, in fact, the topic for today. Fast food restaurants, right? Paydays. Really? You're a payday kind of guy. You do look like a payday kind of guy. Now that I think about it, yeah. That actually all checks out. I never thought about that particular angle before, Armor, but... Yeah, yep. You are definitely a payday guy, I can tell. Wow. I would have never thought it before. But now that I think about it more, oh yeah. We're there to try the South Park thing. I mean, I wish I knew what that was. But probably not. Given I know about South Park enough, I probably would never try a South Park thing. Oh. Oh. They call that absorption through osmosis, Jack. That's what butt eating is all about, I feel like. It's osmosis. A payday and Red Bull were my breakfast before work every morning. I feel that though. I used to work at a place where one of their vending machines, Armor, were like weird. They had like a new style vending machine that had Red Bulls in them, and I realized my hand could fit right into there and pull out the Red Bull. I had a free Red Bull every morning until they finally stopped stocking Red Bulls into that machine. But they were trying to charge $6 for that Red Bull, so I feel like, fuck them, fuck you. You know, that was karma hitting them, trying to oversell the Red Bull by like $4. No, you get it. You sell it for nothing because my hands can fit in the machine. It's great. I was very sad when they stopped because I actually was depending on that I assume on the security camera they saw me doing it too, and we're just like, well, that's not his fault. Like, it clearly is like an exploit that they did not fix. So I never got in trouble for it. Why would they get mad? Oh, I was just showing the design flaw. Don't put skinny. Put a big, real Red Bull in there, and I would never be able to pull it out. Cheapskates. Red Bull. I do like the way Red Bulls taste, though. Oh, I think like out of all of the like energy drinks, I think Red Bull does have like a genuinely like decent flavor to it. Like it tastes good. It's a good flavor. I wish it had like sugar free or like caffeine free Red Bulls because I would drink one just as like a drink. She's eating the green stuff now. Yeah, pretty good, right? Oh, gotta love the metallic tinge. Yeah, a little bit of metal. Tastes good. Do you guys know that with like cans, like soda cans and Red Bull cans, any can, that some crazy person dipped them in acid, right? Just to see what would happen if they melted it down. It turns out that every can of soda that we use and drink, it just has a lining of plastic in it anyways. You're literally like, you can't avoid the plastic. I wish we used glass. I don't see why we don't use glass bottles more. Did you know glass is made out of sand? Do you know what the one thing we have on this planet, like that's the most thing we have on this planet, is sand? We can make infinite glass. I feel like we have the capabilities to make unlimited glass, but we choose plastic instead, which kills us and kills our environment. It's weird. I don't mind glass. Is glass heavy? Sure. Be stronger. Just be a stronger person. I feel like if all of our drinks were made out of glass, we'd all just be like by default 10% stronger from just drinking those, like the reps. Yeah, glass bottle Red Bull. Holy shit. You're thinking now. You're thinking properly now. Like that's a good way to think. I think I would 100% buy glass bottled Red Bulls every time. Every time. But you know, I'm not the biggest fan of food at the same rate. I do like it though. I can cook really good. That's the only saving grace is that I can cook pretty good. Like if I cook you a meal, you'd probably like it. You'd probably enjoy it because I'm not bad at cooking. Like I've always been so terrified about like food poisoning and undercooking food and all that stuff. Like I want my food to be safe. So by that regard, I've learned how to like safely cook like anything because I would like research it. You know, like when it comes to hamburger or any meat or chicken, fish, I would always research like the proper times to cook it all and how to spice it and stuff like that. Because you know, I was terrified of food poisoning, which I've never gotten, probably for a good reason. Let's see here. Once, as a kid, I dug toast out of the trash and ate it. Oh, how'd you feel about that? Did you feel okay afterwards, or did you get sick from the trash toast? So I feel like you might have gotten sick. You were fine. Well, you've got like that. You just got a good like immune system at this point. Then you could probably eat anything and be like okay. I feel like you'd be okay. I mean, I'm kind of the same way. I feel like I don't get sick very easily. I feel like my immune system's like extremely strong, and I'm also like super safe, and like kind of a germaphobe a little bit, so that helps too. Because I've been sick before and I hated it so much. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna like try not to do anything that will ever get me sick. Which also means that if I ever do get sick, it'll probably hit me like a sledgehammer though, because I get sick so rarely that the few times I do get sick, it's probably gonna be like a decent virus, and I'm not gonna be used to being sick, so it's probably gonna kick my ass. So I do worry. But you know, maybe if I just keep being like a germaphobe and really paranoid when I cook, no big deal. Maybe I won't get sick. Although lately I have been socializing more and hanging out with people outside, and ooh, that's a good way to get sick, you know. Yeah, that's a real good way to get sick. But you have fun getting sick, you know. You get sick from it, but you had fun doing it. You know, that's what matters. Boh, boh. Ooh. Let's go to the other side of the room. It's too bright over here. You know, it's just too bright. It's nice over here. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Now I look like I'm a Silent Hill monster or something. You ate dirt once. Well, how did that taste? Did you enjoy the way that dirt tasted? Yeah? Huh? I doubt it tasted very. I mean, it would probably tasted very earthy. You know, it probably tasted like a unwashed potato or something. You know, it probably didn't taste that bad. I've never eaten dirt before, but I can only assume the reason you ate dirt is because some people beat you up and like pinned you down and sat on you and then fed you dirt, right? This seems like a bullying attack. That seems like a bully attack that would proceed to you eating dirt, right? Like I don't know. I've never gotten bullied. You know, I'm too cool and strong. You know, if they tried to do that to me, I'd punch them. I'd beat them up, and then I'd feed them dirt. That's just how that would go down. Unfortunately for them. But no, I don't think I'd feed anyone dirt. I'd feel bad. Like if I fed someone dirt as a kid, bullying them, I'd feel like shitty to this day that I did that to somebody. Like there's a 0% chance I could like be like, yeah, I'm a good guy. I fucking fed someone dirt one time. There's no way. I try to go through my life doing as few awful things to other people as I can, because I know I don't know. My conscience is weak. I have a very weak conscience, and I don't think I could have. I don't think I could handle like carrying like nefarious shit on my conscience. So I just don't do nefarious shit to people. What's the worst thing I've done? I didn't ask you that. I did not ask you that. But hey, I mean, if you want to tell me, the worst thing I've done, I don't know. I have to think about it because I don't feel like I've done anything horrible ever in terms of like intentionally bad. I've been stupid before. I've been stubborn before. I've been immature before, but I don't think I've ever intentionally like gone out of my way to do something bad to somebody. Even if I hated that person, it would. That's not right. Revenge is eye for an eye shit, right? Like it solves nothing. To just, it solves nothing to hurt others. You were very pissed. What were you pissed about though? And I like the fact that you shotgun attacked an entire classroom full of people, right? Like everyone took like AOE damage from the Legos. And then people later on probably took like passive damage from stepping on the Legos. It was just an awful series of status effects you just threw throughout that room. Oh. Sorry about that. You know, I almost fell, but I didn't. So, you know. Yeah, I didn't. So. They called your dad and he spanked you. Well, I mean, you probably deserved it. That's what you get for throwing, like, if you threw Legos at me, I'd fucking spank you too. You can, if anyone threw fucking Legos at me, I'd have a word with them. That's ridiculous. I don't even like Legos. So, you throw them at me, I'm fucking. That's funny though. Yeah, he threw Legos at all of us. It was messed up. Right, but what, like... Oh, you were in timeout. It's a shame. Luckily for me, I was homeschooled until I was, like, 18. So, like... Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. That's okay. I got you. The best thing I've done on a field trip was a scam for a scammer. I mean, I was homeschooled, so I never had a chance to really misbehave in school. That's kind of just... I don't know. They kind of let me do what I wanted. As long as I passed my yearly tests or whatever, it didn't matter what I did. So I was very, just, I don't know. I was alone till I was like 20 and went to college. And then I started making friends then. But like up until that point, God, I was basically just a shadow person living in a corner. You know, but hey, I came out of it pretty okay. Maybe a little socially... Maybe I'm a little socially idiotic, but I can't help it. You know, I didn't get to eat dirt. I didn't have people beat me up and make me eat dirt. So you know, I didn't get to live like you did, Jack. The exciting life of throwing Legos at people. Damn. Eating marshmallows and peanuts. You know, you're not living till you're living. You just don't realize it. Hey, what? Let's see here. Hey, guys, look at that. Hey, who's that guy? Oh. Pretty good. I'm pretty good. Someone drew me once. Someone drew my avatar once. They're like, hey, I like you, and I'm going to draw your avatar. I'm like, okay, I guess. And they did. And two of them were nice, but one of them was very lewd. So I didn't know how to feel about that. Where did you buy the bracelet? It's not about the cheapness of it. It's about the meaning behind it and the soul that the spirit put into it. You know, meaning and purpose. You know, very meaningful. But yeah, they probably were overpriced for $20. I was. I was. You're not wrong. You got me. I was muted. I'm sorry. Oh, that's sweet. That's nice of him. I mean, honestly, it seems like a good story in the end. So do you have that still? Do you have your expensive, cheap bracelet? Do you wear it to this day as a memory of DC, the District of Columbia? Well, the District of Columbia. Of Columbia. I don't even know what Columbia is, but we have a district of it. You know? It's crazy. He only had $1. Poor guy. Do I like hot dogs? I mean, hey, what kind of hot dogs you talking about here? I mean, I'm just saying. But yeah, I like hot dogs. Hot dogs are good. I like hot dogs with mustard on them and relish. Honestly, I like every time I eat a hot dog, I'm like, this is fine. I enjoy eating it. I don't feel like shit afterwards. I think hot dogs, they do get a bad rap. I think genuinely, like a hot dog gets a bad rap. He was just in awe. With a shit ton of topics. What are you talking about? Like onions and fucking chili and... Are you one of those kind of people? There's more toppings than hot dogs on the hot dog? Wow. Maybe you didn't just have... Maybe you haven't had a good hot dog before. You need to get the Hebrew National hot dogs. You need to get the Oh. There's an ad. Don't worry about it. Six has been awake. He's just been watching. He's been staring at his girlfriend sleeping, waiting for her to fall asleep. So I can pop on here. Damn ads. That's okay. All right, guys. Ads are going on, so we can talk about anything right now. Butts, vaginas, penises, boobs. Ads are going on right now. Nobody else but you guys can hear this stuff. Butts and vaginas and boobs, penises. All right, how much more time we got? 10 seconds, 15 seconds. Colostomy bags. Subbricks. Big boobies. Squeezing boobies. Oh, how much time we got? Once. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to the food topic in particular. Welcome back from the ad break. No worries. We're still talking about Hot Pockets. Do the paints? Are you talking about painting? Because you painted for the first time of yesterday. 6. I've painted a bunch of times. I just hate it. I hate paint. I saw your painting 6. I saw it. I want to see you do another one. I want to see you do a second painting 6. I've seen number 1. I want to see number 2. I'm just saying. Do you want me to explain to you what I saw when I saw your painting 6? Do you want to know what my brain immediately told me? Because I don't want to tell you. I feel like it's very intentional what you did. I don't know if you subconsciously made this painting or not. I can actually draw and stuff. I'll tell you what, I have very recently opened up my drawing tablet again. And because I need to make emotes, I need to make art, there's more stuff for this, and I want to actually draw it. I'll show you how I can draw 6. I'll show you what I can do. It's not very good. I'm not very good at drawing, but I can do it. But your painting I saw looked like it was a pool with like some gunk in it that you were trying to clean. I feel like subconsciously you were painting like a bad day at the pool business. And I don't know if you realize that. Food emotes? I don't even fucking like food. Fuck that. I'm not going to make any food. What food do you want me to have? name me a food, and I'll draw a little damn thing of the food and I'll put it on here as it. I'll do it. No, there's a little corner where it was blue. Look at it. Look at it again. And taking consideration of what I said, look at it again. Yeah, that's what I thought. I feel like it was an unclean pool that you drew. Something in your psyche that like haunts you forever. The unclean pool, the one needing to be cleaned. You know, a potential clean in progress, but not yet. Work to be done. You know, there's a lot to be gleaned from what your painting showed to me. No, it wasn't cute. No, because it looks like water, and then someone got really drunk and like blah, blah, into the water, and they called Six to show up. That's what his painting looks like, and they called Six to show up like, hey, something's wrong with my pool, and then Six looks into the pool, and it's just like, well, that's your fucking vomit, brother, and that's his day, and I feel like subconsciously that's what Six decided was in his brain, because he picked like the most orangest, brownest, greenest shit. For like the parts of the picture that were not blue, he picked like the scariest colors I've ever seen for that edge of it. And I looked at it. I did look at it. I've looked at your painting a lot because I want to know your soul. And I feel like that's a very pool themed painting you made. I don't think you realize that. I don't feel like you realize that. Well, I'm just saying, yeah, Halloween pool party, some shit like that. It's what it looks like to me. I don't even want to. I'm not even trying to be mean or funny. That's art, right? You gotta like, this is what I interpreted from what but that's why I say you need to make two. You need to make another one. You got that off your chest. Good job. Now make one that's not pool themed. Right? Bull? You didn't have enough black paint? That's why it all messed up. Wow, Kerrison. Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow, get more black paint for this, man. Get more black paint for this damn Morgoth motherfucker here. He's a Morgoth. He needs like it should be a pitch black fucking painting by the time he's done with it. Are you kidding me? You better show me your art. I will not read you like a book, I swear. I didn't even read Six like a book. I don't know what he's going for, but I'm probably completely wrong. I don't understand art. I've accepted that. I'm not an artistic soul. I can give you just a simple interpretation of what I've seen with my eyes. You are a Morgoth, and it's okay. Those are great. I've never met one before, but I'm sure we would have gotten along great. I was a Morgoth when I was young. I was a fucking emo kid with dyed hair and shit, the emo fringe. Six and I would have gotten along just fine back in the day. Are you kidding me? We'd be wearing the same kind of clothes. It's just our dispositions would have been slightly different, but we would have got each other. I'm not an emo kid anymore. The problem is that, you know, it's weird, Kerrison. You tell me that. Did you know when I went to the fucking bar the other day, because there's someone I know is doing like a food truck stuff, so I'm like moral support. Some fucking person there, some weird old lady, told me, she's like, I wanted to tell you, sir, that I saw your aura from across the room, and you have a golden aura. I'm like, yeah, I've been told that before, and it's really weird that you would say that. It was freaking me out. I don't get what people are seeing with their eyes to where they can see magical auras. The consistency of that really does bother me a little bit. It's like, what the fuck? Are you shitting me? Who's this random fucker? I know, but they like, I get it. That was someone in person. They were touching my hands and stuff. It's weird. I didn't know. I just let it happen, but I was very confused. That's what I get for trying to socialize and leave my house. It was stupid. That would make your week? It doesn't make my week. It makes me feel like super inadequate, because if I have like the golden aura and I'm clearly not using it properly, clearly I should be like taking over like Uganda or something with my gold aura. Like I should be doing more than what I'm currently doing if like it's that impressive, like, right? Like she was a witch. She was. She was. She was. 100%. It scares me. It scares me. This is why I stay inside my house. This is why I don't leave my house usually, because when I leave my house, goddamn witches tell me about my beautiful aura, and they scare me. And then I go hide inside and make hamburgers. And then I go on VR chat and be a furry, because I've been scared. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know. She thinks I'm great, so I don't think I'm going to get cursed. Maybe she'll bless me. Maybe she'll give me, like, a cool blessing or something, you know? Like, I'll benefit from it, being, like, nice to the scary witch lady. I mean, I tell you what, if you lured me out into the woods with candy, you'd probably win that particular... You'd win that battle. I would 100% probably follow people into the woods with candy. Because, like... I assume they probably couldn't beat me. I'd probably win that fight, and I'd get candy out of it anyways. So even if they tried to like attack me or something, well, that's their funeral. Did you guys know that if you go on Amazon.com and buy brass knuckle like stickers, they don't send you stickers. They just send you brass knuckles. Every time, I swear, I have them sitting right there. I was curious, you know, because I looked at brass knuckles on Amazon the other day, and there were just stickers, so like decals. And I read the comments, and like, these are the greatest decals these are the best stickers I've ever had. Very sturdy metal and, you know, decent. I'm like, what do you mean by that? So I bought them. Curiosity, and then they're just brass knuckles. Now I have a bunch of brass knuckles. It's great. They're very illegal. So, you know, I'm not worried about anyone luring me with candy. I've got Amazon brass knuckles. You know, just... You know? Done. Front teeth out. Front teeth gone. All the teeth gone. Maybe she's looking for some new recruits? She's an old lady. Old lady. She kept telling me all sorts of weird shit, though. That was like... She kept telling me stuff that I was just like... In my brain, I'm like, how the fuck do you know this? But, like, my external stuff was like, yeah, I'm not gonna admit that you're, like... reading me way too well for someone I just met. It was weird. What the But yeah, it was weird. But you know, that's people, right? I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty socially like inept to begin with, so just meeting people in general is weird. But I'm doing my best. I'm trying to get out of my shell. I've not been able to get out of my shell for 10 years. And this is what I have to do. You know, my friend's burgers are not that bad, but I'm also like probably 4 beers in by the time I drink it. Or drink it, eat it. So I might be confused. But they're a nice person, and after my dad passed away, this neighbor lady was really, really sweet to me. And even gave me like Easter dinner and shit. And I don't know, just the good gestures from this complete stranger are appreciated enough to where, yeah, I'll go hang out at the bar on Thursdays. You know, I'll make it like a special day where I go there and just, you know, just hang out, drink some beers, and eat a hamburger. And it's fine. It's real nice. It's good for the soul, basically. Good for the soul. Good to go out there and just see people, meet people, and everyone's having a good time at the bar. Everyone's dealing with everyone there's broken for their own reasons, but they're doing their best to have a good night. And witnessing that is reassuring. It's nice to see. It is soul food, which is not what we're talking about today. No soul food. No. No soul food. Screw that. No, we're not talking about that. We are not talking about that. No. We're talking about meatloaf and mashed potatoes. Decent decent meal. Just a kind of a decent meal. That's fine. It's not soul food. It's stomach food. the only food that matters. So food for the soul. But it is. But we're not talking about that today. We're talking about normal food, damn it. I don't care about this ethereal food that doesn't matter. You know what? I'm going to make you guys look at the lady who's eating her food. You're going to have to see her eat food. Wow, look at her enjoying that delicious food. Wow. You guys like watching people eat? Too bad. It's true. It's true. Where else do you put your food? Give me a break. Can you deny that stomach food is not the only food that matters? Where else do you put your food? The stomach is like a damn powerhouse. Holy shit, the stomach does like 27 things. You know the stomach fucking like does like quantum physics to eat food? It's dumb. When I was looking up quantum physics, I looked up that like a lot of there's quantum mechanics to our actual body. Like the way the body works, the way the body turns food into atoms and then absorbs it into the body. It's all quantum physics. It pissed me off. It made me so upset that I'm just like, why can't it be simple? Why does it have to be quantum physics for even like food? You anything you eat, you deatomize it, and then you fucking transfer the atoms around your body. It's fucked up. It doesn't even make that hot dog. That poor fucking hot dog gets deatomized. Like, well, who deserves that? Nobody should be deatomized. It's not even a hot dog. It's like it takes to chew aloe. She's been jumping through this. We can't escape the quantum physics. It's true. You guys are lucky. I was there's like was it quantum? The enzymes in your mouth, like the saliva enzymes, use actual quantum physics. Your sense of smell uses quantum physics, and it's all like documented and very true. And it pisses me off. Why can't it just be simple? It's always got to be weird. I'm telling you, us human beings, we're not the best. I don't think we will ever have the ability to understand what the fuck is going on with quantum physics. It's beyond the brain, and that's okay. That's okay. I think when I take over the world with my moon cult, and I get rid of all the interlopers, and all the free thinkers, I'm gonna ban quantum physics. I don't think anyone should ever look into it. I think it should be banned. And we're just gonna eat, and the main thing we're gonna eat is Jack's dessert bowl. That's gonna be the main thing. We're gonna make everyone eat marshmallows and peanuts and honey, and that's just how it's gonna be. That's just how it's gonna be. And in my world, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's just how it's gonna be. You're gonna have to deal with that particular factoid. What are you eating? Are you still eating the aloe? They're still eating aloe. Look how long it takes. Aloe. I'm glad I did this video today. Wow. I'm just sitting here eating stuff. What a great video I'm doing for people today. Great video. Oh, wow. It gets worse. You just don't realize it could. Yeah. That's what I mean. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep. I've been saving you guys this whole time. You just didn't realize it. You didn't trust me. But I've been saving you from the noises that I hear, but you don't. Honeycomb. Yeah, it's... I mean... For you guys, it's muted. I muted... for 2 seconds in, I muted that immediately for you guys, but I've been hearing it, and it's fucking annoying. It's fucking... Food is dumb. Food is annoying. It's annoying. It's just the most annoying thing in my brain. That person's annoying. And the thing they're doing is annoying. I'm sure they're a lovely lady. But the fact that they eat food bothers me. You know, like, what the fuck? Cut it out. Jesus. Stop it. What are you doing? I was looking through like 20 different like ASMR videos of people eating today, and like everyone I clicked, because it's a joke to have it up there, just like, oh, there's someone eating. But like I went through like 20 videos today, and every one of them like made me kind of sick to my stomach just to watch someone eating like chili fries or some shit and getting all the food on their mouth. That lady, at least, she eats respectfully. It's very loud. She's very loud, but there's nothing like gross. It's just aloe and honeycomb and like, I don't know, bullshit I would never actually eat because I'm not, you know, I'm not her. I'm not weird. Well, I am weird, but I'm not weird enough to eat an aloe leaf. I do have aloe plants, and if I get injured, I will break off a leaf and rub it on my skin, my wound. And it works every time, but I wouldn't eat one. There's no reason to eat one. They probably taste gross. They look gross, don't they? More? More? Alright, so. Whoa. That's right, Jack. That's right, Jack. It's been 2 hours and 30 minutes. Okay. I went longer. Because of you. I went a little longer. I talked about more food. Jack, I hope you're happy. But I am done now. So, I will see if there's anyone to raid. And I'm going to raid him. And maybe I might not raid him. And maybe I won't raid him. Jack. So we're going to see if there's anyone to raid. Well, all right, just give me a second, you know? You guys might find someone good. No, hey, thank you for the stomach food. You better be hungry. Treat your stomach good. It's stomach food is the best food. Food for the soul is ridiculous and stupid and dumb and not even like plausible. Stomach food is way better than normal food. I mean, stomach food is normal food. Don't worry, I'm just looking at stuff. Don't worry about me. Wait, what are you guys looking at, though? Oh, I get it. I'm sorry. Let me put you on something better. Here, this is the floor. There you go. That's my phone. I bought that in 2002. It's really good phone. Tremendous food stream. Glad to see you challenging yourself. One of the beast VRC streams. You know, it was a lot funner to do than that quantum physics stream. I actually had to like research shit and look stuff up and try to be coherent when I read it up all off. The same goes for like most of my other streams. Gosh. You know, you guys are fucking lucky tonight. You know how lucky you guys are tonight? So lucky. So fucking lucky that nobody else is streaming right now. That I know. Whoa. I mean, I could stream a VR chat person. Maybe. But I don't think I'd want to subject you to that. I don't think I'd want to subject any of you to that. Or would I? Maybe I would. Maybe I would. Then you'd realize all the other VR chat streamers are just like me, but better. And then it'd be like, oh shit. Lost my edge. They know that I'm like the worst VR chat streamer. I just know. But we'll check. I'm checking. Don't worry. We'll get someone like reasonable. Here come pooping. That guy's pooping. I don't know about that guy. Oh God, that's too many. Oh, well, duh. I know who. We got a cool guy I like. We got a cool guy I like who could use some people. Killer Kaiju. I know you guys know him. He's cool. Nice guy. I'm a big fan of him. He ain't me, but he is him, and which is actually kind of better. Well, I want to thank everyone for popping in, especially the new people who popped in. As far as the old people who popped in, well, you know, I expected you to show up anyways, so. But no, thank you guys. Thank you guys for popping in. I'm glad you enjoyed my food stream. I'll be honest, I couldn't think of I didn't want to do research today, and I didn't think of a topic, so I kind of half-assed it with the food stream, because the food stream is just, you just go off the top of your head. You don't need notes. So I did half-ass it today, I'll admit. But thank you everyone for joining. Armor, Kerrison 6, Jack. We had another one there today too. You know. Granted, we might only see Jack every Friday. I bet you he's a VR chat enthusiast, although he might fall in love with the Yakuza if I let him. That's right, Jack. You heard me, Jack. Yakuza. You better show up on Wednesday, Jack. Tell me about your damn Marshmallow Supreme dessert or whatever, you bitch. Anyways, you guys have a great night. I thank you guys for showing up. And Killer Kaiju is next. He's okay. Feel free to, chill, take a nap, eat some dinner, have a good night. Thank you guys so much for showing up.